Happy New Year, guys. We are recording vocals here today, and I wanted to make this quick video to show you how crazy is the vocal chain that we are using today. Thanks to the Flock audio that makes my system a dream to work with and so versatile. Just plugging in 2 cables, I'm able to switch my entire mix and mastering routing for a tracking session and capture everything with my mastering converter. Let's take a look. All right, Bella today is recording a cover. You will find the full song on her social media. The chain today starts with the Austrian Audio OC81A. Amazing microphone, you guys like how much I love it. From here, we then go to the preamp, which today is the API 550C. Sometimes I switch this one with the West Audio 1073 style. Now, nothing too special up until here, but here is where the magic starts. So I grabbed for this the output of the preamp and I plugged it into my Flock audio front input and outputs. This thing is so amazing. To be honest, I've never used this function up until now, the front input and output. But this allows me to just patch in whatever I want, whether it's a piece of hardware or a microphone with preamp like I did today, without going on the back and rewiring my entire studio. So this is our microphone input. Just by plugging it here, I now have it in my system right here. Now I'll switch to the screen view. You see when you use the front input, it automatically takes channel 31 and 32, which otherwise, let me do it. It would be 2 channels on my Motu, right? You see when I click it again, it says that these 2 channels are taken by the front input and output. And now here they are. So by doing this, because of course I have all my gear in the patch, I can plug in into this vocal chain anything that I want. I want to try the Fatso, the distressors, the RIA, Mag EQ, Empress EQ, 5500, and I could put more, anything that I want. Now for this specific song, if I click here on Bella's vocal tracking, you see it deactivates the Fatso, the distressor, and it leaves the RIA, the Empress EQ, the 5500, because this is what I used in this session. If in another session I change and I use the distressor instead of the RIA, I can save the preset and it will recall it just with one click. If I click my mixing setup, I showed this before, but it's always incredible. You see, I have my mixing setup here, my 2-bus open to insert whatever I want. So this is absolutely incredible. I can patch anything in the front and have it right here and be able to do whatever chain I want with my hardware without touching one single cable. But this is not all of it. Going back to the Flock with the second cable, my output, I was able to plug it into the second set of analog input of my Dangerous AD Plus mastering converter, and simply clicking this button and selecting from input 1, which is where I capture my master, I select input 2, and as you can see now, the microphone is picking up my voice because I'm recording and doing a conversion with this one. Absolutely mind-blowing. So the beauty of this is now I can audition these compressors that I selected for the session and see which one I like the best. I can either leave them all active here and bypass from the unit, or go here and simply do this while she sings. So I usually do the second because my hardware is all at arm reach and I want to take a look at the levels in Pro Tools instead. Let me show it to you. We'll start with the Fatso first.
Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am whole again.
Then I bypass this. I go to the distressor.
Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am whole again.
Bypass this. And in this case, I'm gonna use the plug-in controller of the RIA.
Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am whole again.
And in this case, the RIA won. It was so open, very natural, very mu compression. And after this, I added a little bit of EQ. I removed a couple of dB, a 150 here with the API 5500.
Whenever I'm alone with you, You make me feel like I am whole again.
And then here, before we continue, please hit that subscribe button. And if the videos are helping you, please consider using the super thanks and support the channel. And if you really want to learn how to mix and master professionally, click the join button down there. Become a MixBus TV member, access the already big and always growing library of full mixing courses, start to finish, mastering courses in many different genres and a lot more. And keep an eye out for the next live interactive mixing class. Those are one-offs and tickets are limited. Let's get back to the video. On the Empress, I added a little bit of sweet tube top end in shelf mode, and I removed a little bit more low mids and low end.
Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am whole again.
I had several studios and work in countless more, but never before now I had a system with which I am this happy. Having this much versatility with the routing, being able to save presets of it between the flock, and also how many different conversions the 80 Plus has. This is a dream came true. And this is it for this video. I hope you guys liked it, and if you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, let me know if you have questions. Thank you for watching, subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time.
However long I stay